Happy Christmas with all the chords, with the more advanced chords, will look like this. I'm still starting on that A, but it's only one strum pattern or one beat. So it's one, then I'm going right to A sus2, and all I have to do for that is make my second string open. So in this case, I just have to lift my ring finger off, do one strum pattern on that chord. That's A sus2. A sus4, I'm going to put my third finger or pinky finger, whichever one you want, on the second string, third fret. These two fingers are still down. That's A sus4, and then bring that third finger back to A by sliding it back down a fret. Or take your pinky off and put your third finger down, second fret, second string again. So you're back to A. So that whole measure will be A sus2, A sus4, A. Get to the B minor, you start with the B minor chord. And B sus2, all you have to do is lift your middle finger off. B sus4 is a little weird. It sounds good, but all you have to do is stand your pointer finger up off the bar, so it's only on the 5th string, 2nd fret, and then the two thin strings will be open, which is what you want. That's your B sus4. So I got pointer, 3rd, 4th, and then the two thin strings are open. And then it goes back to B minor. So you got to drop your bar back down and put your middle finger back down on string 2. So the whole B minor measure will be this. Alright, B minor, B sus2, B sus4, B minor. For E, to get to E, you're going to move your third finger down, but it starts with E sus4. So what I do is I go right for the full E chord, and I add my pinky to the 3rd string, 2nd fret. That makes it an E sus4. And then just lift the pinky, because your pointer finger should still be down, and that'll bring you back to an E. Then E add 9 is a very strange one. You're going to take your third finger off and reach with your pinky all the way up to string 4, fret 4. And that's the way we're going to do that. So my middle finger is on string 5, fret 2, still. My pointer finger is still on string 3, fret 1, but now my third finger's off and my pinky's reaching all the way up to string 4, fret 4. And then I go back to E. Some relief actually. So the E measure will be E sus4, E add 9, and back to E. So that'll give you a little bit of a stretching workout. And when you perform the song, remember, you can just skip some of these chords if you need to. And if you can't really get that by the time performance time comes, just do the E sus, E, and just stay on the E for the E add 9, and stay on the E. So get the ones you can get. And then you're back to the A measure, which I won't go through again because we did it already. Then the D measure. You start with D. D sus2 is simply lifting your middle finger off, so the first string is open. D sus4, you put your pinky down on string 1, fret 3, and then you go back to regular D. So the whole D measure is D, D sus2, D sus4, and back to D. And we have the E minor measure. Start with E minor, fingers 1 and 2. E minor major 7 might be the strangest sounding chord in the song, but it sounds beautiful while the song's going on. You keep the E minor and you add your pinky to string 2, fret 4, and at the same time, you're going to probably mute the thin string. You're going to muffle it, which is fine. We don't want that one to ring anyway. So you're just adding string 2, fret 4, and it's going to sound like that. It's going to almost sound wrong. All right, E minor major 7, and then E minor add 9. Again, keep E minor down and add your third finger. Take the pinky off, add your third finger to string 1, fret 2, which is F sharp, and then just lift it for the E minor again. So the whole E minor measure will be this: E minor major 7, E minor add 9, and E minor. another A measure, but this time it starts with A sus4 instead of A. So you start with the pinky or third finger down, regular A, then lift the third finger to go to A sus2, and back to A. And then you're back to the D measure, which is the same as it was before. And that's all the chords for the verse. The chorus is the same as it was in the simplified version. There's no difference there. So here's the entire verse with all the chords. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. E minor, sus2, sus4, E minor, E sus4, E add 9, E, A, sus2, sus4, and then we go to D. D sus2, sus4, D, E minor, minor major 7, E add minor add 9, E minor, A sus4, A sus2, A, back to the D measure. Sus2, sus4, where you actually have a little bit of relief because it's fewer chords. So there it is. That's a tough one. Good luck with it. Do the best you can. Play the chords that you can play.